Yeah, I kind of want. Do we have dad hats? Because I'd love to hit a dad segment real quick. It can be
Little
my
dad
pet.
story.
Yeah.
This could funnel into the pet peeve.
I'm gonna put this on real quick. Now, listen, this new segment, for those of you stored up barstoolsports.com, you can get this merch.
We brought the segment up, what, over a month ago?
Yeah, this is the first time we're doing it. So, this is for all the dads out there, young kids, old kids, everything in between. This is a therapeutic session for all of us. Like, this can be a positive thing or it could be a negative thing. Today, for me, as a father, this is going to be a negative thing that just pisses me the fuck off.
Get it off your chest, man.
I appreciate that. My 6-year-old is incredible. Will Rebel Lewan. She's so sweet. She's so kind. Like truly the epitome of a little girl. Unicorns, butterflies, rainbows. Loves all that stuff. I love it.
Barrier.
I hate the fucking whining voice. The daddy Willow took my bunny and then she said that the bunny said this and then the bunny turned away from me and I'm thinking, dog, did the bunny say that? When? He's like, yeah, the bunny said that. I was like, do you think you could be the bunny's voice? It's like, no, Willow's being the bunny's voice. And it's that daddy, that tone.
Yeah.
Willow's being the voice. It's like, well, also, okay, stuffed animal, you can be the voice if you want to be the voice too. So go ahead, be the bunny's voice. And then she goes, Win? Yeah, I love you. I was like, see? Now the bunny loves you again. And then Willow, in true fashion, goes, I don't love you, and turns the bunny away. And I'm like, God damn it, Willow. Because Willow's a savage. Willow's an absolute savage. Like, she just takes things and keeps moving forward. Dude. She's the Rocky Balboa of our family.
Was that the first time you saw her hanging upside down on the swing?
Yeah.
I was not sure.
Yeah.
So going off Willow being a savage, we go over to the Lewans. The Lewans host us for like an Italian night. We had a great Italian meal cooked up by the one, the only, Taylor Lewan. And it was phenomenal. But before the meal gets made, the girls are like, hey, let's go upstairs. So we go upstairs. I have Rue over. It's me, Rue, Willow, and Win.
Yeah, so
we're up in the
Will
play
pulls
area
up with the Bakhtiaris, and we're kind of hanging out. And then my girls grab Will and just take Will upstairs. So Will's fending for himself.
Yeah, I'm
with three of the four
I'm
kids.
wondering when the fellas are going to come up and look for me or find me.
Me
like,
and Dave, when I
kick
showed
it
them the
with Will.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm up there and we're in like the play area and they're like, hey, can we go upstairs? I'm like, oh, what's upstairs? And they talk about like this jungle gym that's up in like the attic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't see why not. And they're like, well, we can only go up if an adult is with us. So I was like, okay, I'm an adult. Let's go upstairs. I'll watch you guys. So we go up there and they're playing around. There's like this swing, but it's like, what's it called?
It's like it is a swing. It's just a swing, but instead of like a actual sitting
like
swing,
a chain and swing.
It's like this big cloth that you can kind of get in and maneuver in, and they can kind of lay down or sit up or whatever.
Yeah, and so Win is like hanging upside down, has her legs like wrapped inside, so she's kind of swinging. Willow, you can tell she's fired up and wanting to do it too. She's like, I want to swing. I'm like, okay, I can help you swing. And she's like, I want to do it like Win. I'm like, okay, have you done it before? And she's kind of like, she's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, well, watch your sister. I'm like, Win, stand over here. We kind of go through the instruction. And I'm like, lean back. The first time she does it, she's got her legs up wrapped around it and she's swinging back and forth. She's having a blast. And I'm kind of curious, like, was this the first time she did that?
It was.
If so, I'm the one who's kind of enabling this versus being like, oh, let's wait until mom or dad comes up and says you can do it. So then Taylor comes up. She's like, Dad, you got to watch me swing. And I was like, yeah, you got to check out Willow swinging. So we go over there. And I'm like, remember, I was like, get your back here. And I was like, we're going to go backwards. We go backwards. I'm like, here, wrap your leg around here and wrap your leg around there. So she starts trying to wrap. I step back. As I step back, she slips down the swing and just goes head first.
Lands on her head.
Yeah, lands on her head, just head first into the ground. And I kind of sit there. I was like, oh.
And I'm sitting there like, knowing it's Willow. Willow like hits her head like on top of her head.
Yeah,
kind of
like
the rest of her body falls. And then she just goes, I'm okay.
but kind of like, I'm okay. And we're kind of sitting there and I'm like, God, I hope she is okay because I have no clue if this is like the first time she's been doing this.
And it
or
was.
If this has happened. It's like, oh, yeah, you're good. She's like, oh, I'm okay. And I'm just thinking, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But she kind of just took it, dropped on her head and took it like a champ and just kept it moving.
And Willow's really like that too. She's like that.
Strong head. Bulldog.
Yeah. And she's just kind of like, eat shit, dude. Yeah. But anyway, all that to be said, my oldest daughter is overly sensitive sometimes, and it's very difficult for me to handle that. Is there anything like you talk shit about your daughter?
So my dad's story,
man.
My dad's story comes to us from Rue, and I'm gonna say this is probably a pet peeve for Rue about her old man. She loves Frozen. She's into the Frozen world now. She loves Elsa. She loves Anna. She loves Olaf. I love Frozen. It's actually a movie that I can. Right now, I'm still in the. I haven't watched it like 100 times where I'm sick of it. So I'm still in that phase of we got to listen to Frozen everywhere we go. The soundtrack. If we say, hey, it's movie night, she's like Elsa, 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 and then we got to talk her into something else. So we watch something else. But she loves Frozen. So I'm putting her down the other night, and she loves when mom and dad sing to her. And I usually have this old Mighty Joe Young song I like to sing back after, the Poachers came and everything else. But for whatever reason, Rue is now on to she wants Frozen. So she wants Elsa. She'll say, Elsa, Elsa. I don't really know the lyrics that well. So I just sing over and over, like, let it go. I'm just like, let it go, let it go. And I went back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Na, 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 na. And then I'll kind of stop and
Here I am.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like piecing those together, and I just kind of sit and rock before I like put her down for the final goodbye. And then she's like, Aya, Aya, Aya. And she's saying it so confidently. I'm like, oh, her mother must have sang her something the night before. And she's like, Aya. Little did I know that meant Anna. And she wanted to hear like Anna, like the front door song or whatever it is, like open up the door or some
Yeah.
shit.
Do you want to build a snowman?
That's one of them.
Yeah.
But she's like, Aya, Aya. I have no clue what she's saying. So I just start going, I just start singing Aya in the Let It Go version. I just start going, Aya, 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 ya, ya. And then she just immediately leans in for a kiss, and she's like, bye bye. And I go downstairs, I tell Char about it. She starts dying laughing. She's like, she wants you to sing For the First Time in Forever.
Oh yeah, great song.
And she's laughing. She's like, she's probably sitting there like, what the fuck is Dad singing right now? Like, I just put me down. Just put me to bed. Yeah.
Dog.
So that is my dad's story. That is my dad's story of the week. I also hate the whiny voice. I hate when they don't get their way, and their immediate thing is to start kind of like crying or like have that kind of face. It's like, hey, let's calm down.
I touched on it last week. I'm kind of finding my groove as like the grumpy dad sometimes, and I'm perfecting it. The last week has allowed me to perfect it.
You're really getting there.
I know when to become grumpy, and when to hey, that finger, listen.
Yeah.
You don't talk to me like that. You don't talk to your mom like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and go do what I asked you to do and think about what you did?
Yeah.
Boom.
Love that.
Yeah.
That. I don't know how to mess with it sometimes. I've started kind of just like if Rue starts crying, like for whatever reason, I just start saying like, yeah, more louder, cry louder.
Oh, that's not helpful.
She'll stop crying. She'll kind of like stop and look at me, and I'm like, go ahead. You want to cry? Like, go ahead, cry louder. That's gonna help the situation.
I'm pretty sure it's like gaslighting a young child.
Oh, it is.
I don't truly know what gaslighting means.
Now, do you want Daddy to push you in the car?
Yeah.
All right, we can handle this a little bit better next time.
I used to, when Wynn was little, when she would start crying, I would just cry also, louder. And then she'd be like, you know, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Kind of just stops him.
See?
Yeah.
Kind of annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, my kids rip, dude. Don't fucking get it twisted. I love my kids, but
it's dad club right now.
Dad club.
This is all is fair in love and war, man. This is the dads venting.
Yeah.
Hopefully dads are out there watching, commenting with us, or like nudging their wife, being like, see?
There was a situation at dinner Saturday night when Rue got dropped on her head. And I was like, I looked at Taylor, I go, it's probably Wynn. She's always doing some shit. Like kind of whispered that. And Taylor gives me this look like, yo, Wynn is not always into shit. Like, what are you talking about? And like, gave me this like gruesome look and like walked away. And I thought, that's a problem, man. We can't just bitch.
We can't just complain.
The boys just can't complain sometimes. That's the fun of being a dad, is getting with your significant other and talking a little shit. You want to talk a little shit about your kid, knowing good and well, I love this kid. I would die for this kid. I would let my wife die for these kids. That's how much I love these kids. But that's a Ryan Reynolds joke. I actually wouldn't let them die. But anyway,
I'm with you.
You just want to talk a little shit sometimes, and like Taylor is big on like, listen, don't let it get out of hand. I understand you're frustrated. If you need me to take tonight, I will. And it's like, no. I just want you to bitch with me for a minute, and then we can just move on.
Or laugh at my joke.
Yeah, or laugh at the joke.
If Charles like, what's wrong with the room? Like, she's been a little,
yeah,
like that, and she might not like have a little smirk or something. I'll just be thinking to myself like, I need a little giggle right there. Like that was just all. That was all fun. That was all fun. That's a joke.
Like, dog, just listen, smile.
yeah.
Like,
Laugh at my joke.
Women, you should smile more.
Yeah.
So bad. But yeah, sometimes you just want to bitch, dude. And if you guys are listening or watching the show and you're able to comment, go ahead and let us know your bitch.
Yeah, dads. Hey, we're all in this shit together.
We're in it together,
We're all
dude.
trying to get better.